Okay, now Samsung spoke a lot about the animations on the One UI 7 based on Android 15. And there has been a lot of talks and discussions on Twitter and any other platform you see. People are talking about the animations on One UI 7. A lot of them are saying that the animation has drastically improved and it's a huge change on One UI 7. So I thought, why not make a quick video and compare the One UI 7's animations with the One UI 6.1's animation and show you guys whether there is any real change and to what extent it has changed. And I request you guys to watch this complete video and let me know your thoughts about the animations. Do you think Samsung has done enough to match with the competitors as far as the animations are concerned? So let's go ahead. Now on the right hand side, I've got the Galaxy S24 Ultra running on One UI 7, and on the left hand side, this is the Galaxy S23 Ultra running on One UI 6.1.1. Of course, this is the beta version of One UI 7, so there will be a lot of improvements which will happen in the upcoming betas, and on the stable version, we will see the final animations. But for now, let's compare this with the first beta itself. Looks like this beta is quite stable, so I don't see much of a change happening on animations in the final version as well. So let's go ahead. Let's open the quick panel here. You see there's a bouncy effect on the One UI 7. Let's do that slowly now. As you can see, on the One UI 7, toggles are visible, and when I swipe a little more down here, you can see it is much more visible on One UI 7, and here it's still blur. And when I pull it down, now you see this is visible and this is also completely visible. Let me do that again slowly. And that is One UI 7 for you guys. Now it looks nice, the bouncy effect is actually pretty cool, so that is a slight improvement here. Now let's open the notification panels. You see again we have got this bounce effect here, whereas on the previous version we have got a different effect. It just unfolds, the entire panel just unfolds from right here to this level. Let me show you that. You see, it just unfolds here, and here we've got that bouncy effect. It quickly unfolds and the bounce effect you can see here. Let's do this slowly now. You can see here on the top, the clock and date are appearing smoothly here, whereas on the previous version already it has appeared. You see there is a slight movement here which looks pretty cool on One UI 7. Let me do this again slowly. So definitely there is a big change here on the quick panel and the notification panel, but you'll have to tell me which one looks better. Do you prefer the current one or the One UI 7 beta? Let me know in the comment section. Now let me press and hold on the home screen. Let's see if there is any change. Slightly faster on One UI 7. The response is slightly faster on One UI 7, but the transition is the same in this area here. One UI 7 responds quickly, but as far as the transition or the animation is concerned, it's exactly the same. Let me just scroll towards the right. It's all the same. I don't see any changes here. Now let's open the applications. Now here you let me know if you see any changes. I see it's more or less the same. It is slightly smoother on the One UI 7. When you use it, you will feel it, but there is no drastic change here. Now let me just go to the recent applications. Again, here you can see we've got a slightly different animation here on One UI 7, but in terms of the movement and response, it's all the same. Of course, the One UI 7's recent panel looks better, and it is a pleasure to use here. You see there is no change here, it's exactly the same. I'll close everything now. That is the app opening animations for you guys and the recent panel animations. Now let's open the widgets over here. You see, it's almost the same effect that we have. It just goes back and sits in the same position. It looks pretty nice. And I don't see any drastic change here as well. Let's open clock here. Again, it just goes back and sits in its original position, which is also the same compared to the One UI 6.1.1. Now let's go to the lock screen. Let's see how does it look here. I just swipe up to open the keypad. You see, it's again almost the same. I don't see much of a difference here either. Now on the lock screen, if the screen is sleeping, when I double tap on it to wake it up, you see there is a transition effect here on the lock screen, which was not there before. Let me do this again. You see, that looks cool. That's a pretty looking animation that we have got now on One UI 7. Now let's unlock the phone. Now you see there is a different effect here. On One UI 6.1.1, the home screen zooms out, whereas on the One UI 7, you see the home screen zooms out like this. It just pops out like this, you see again. And here you see it's a different effect. Let me do this together. You see that's different effect. For this unlock effect, you need to make sure you have enabled the unlock effect toggle on your Galaxy phone. For that, all you need to do is just go to the settings and tap on search button here, search for show unlock transition effect. You will get this option on One UI 7 as well as on One UI 6.1.1. You need to make sure you have enabled this particular toggle to get that unlock effect on your Galaxy phone. Now let's check out a major change in the transitions. Let's go to the settings now. Now here, whenever you open a specific settings, on One UI 6.1, the transition is from the bottom of the screen. You can see it pops up from the bottom of the screen, whereas on One UI 7, when I tap on a setting, it comes from the right edge of the screen towards the left. This is something which is on the iOS. Let me do that again. I'll open another setting here, connected devices. You see it comes up from the bottom, it moves from the right side to the left side. Let's open Galaxy AI. Again, it's the same thing. That is how it works on One UI 7, and that is a big change now we have, and it is actually pleasing to the eyes compared to the previous version. Maybe we feel that because it is something new. We have been using this kind of a transition on One UI 6.1.1 or 6.0 or 5.0, 4.0. All this while, the transition was from bottom to top, but now there's a complete shift. Now it comes from the right edge of the screen to the left edge of the screen. Now that's another big change that we have. Now let's do a quick app opening test. That's on One UI 6.1. Now I'll do it on One UI 7. When we do this test, it's obviously smoother on One UI 7, but who would do that? I don't think anybody would do that kind of a usage on a phone. So we don't really need that kind of a response for opening applications so quickly, switching between the apps. Nobody would do that. Just for the test to show you guys how the animation and how the response is, we can do that, but it is just for the test, not for a real practical use. So app opening animation certainly has improved on One UI 7, but not to the extent we expected. That is what I feel. You guys let me know what are your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section. Now I think I will keep the comparison with iOS for the next video. I will compare One UI 7's animations with iOS animations. I will share that video very soon. Drop a comment and let me know if you want me to do that video. That's about it. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts about the animations on One UI 7 compared to the previous version. And while you do that, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like if you find this video informative. Thanks for watching. You guys take care and stay safe. Cheers. Bye-bye.